Hi guys, it's me, Cincinnati. I just wanted to take some time and do a review on the new HidrateSpark Steel bottle. And it's been a while. I've actually had it. It's been sitting here in the box. But I wanted to do this review, so I haven't used it yet, but I'm super excited. So this is the HidrateSpark Steel. Which basically the steel is just, it's the stainless steel version. It still syncs up to their proprietary app. As well, it also has capability to sync up to your Apple Watch. I also believe it has a Fitbit interaction as well, which is really nice. So I have my steel. I did order this in the black version. And this is how it comes in the box, or what the box looks like. A couple of other goodies that I did purchase, calling myself being a little slick, right? Because if you do any of the research on this particular bottle, what the difference is like, instead of the older version, which is this version, it's got like this really rubberized feeling to it. Johnny had bought me this a couple years ago. Absolutely loved it. Lots of things that I thought they could have done better, and I'm really thinking that they did that with this new steel version. But this is the older version. Now, what I found with the older version that I did not like is that it was just harder to clean. It also held smells. So if you were drinking things like juices and things like that, I could always smell other things that I had drank prior to if it wasn't water. Or it would just have like a weird after smell or something like that. This one also, on the old version, it had the stick. And with the stick, what I did notice was within here, you always had to replace the batteries. It had, I believe, a 2032 battery that you had to replace in there. But other than that, in those things, things that, oh, there, it's glowing. Some things that, again, I love the bottle. I mean, I will probably use it as a backup, things like that. Johnny went through and cleaned it really, really well because I had just gotten really frustrated with it. But I could possibly use it as a backup bottle or let one of the kids use it. But I'm super excited about the newer version, the stainless steel version, because stainless steel does not carry smells and things like that. So that's what I'm usually looking for. I have tons of water bottles. I think water bottles are my thing, actually. So back to this. So like I said, I thought I was being a little slick. So they had a special where you got a percentage off of the actual main bottle with everything. Then they were selling the housing for, I believe, an additional $20, which is not bad because on the original version, their housings, which is this part, without the stick or the lid, is $20 also. So again, that's a steal. So I did get this pink housing. I'm thinking pink is almost kind of like one of my new favorite colors these days. So I got an additional housing. And of course, for additional $4.99, I got another lid. So there's the other lid. I also got this little keychain canister. It's to carry their version of like a pre-workout and things like that. But what I wanted to do is, because I do dry shoot or take dry shots of my pre-workout, I really like the idea that something this small that I could just carry with me on my finger, just grab it, walk out the door, and then, you know, when I'm ready, just shoot it, drink a little water, and be done. So this was, I believe, maybe $4.99 also, which, again, that's a really good price. It's stainless steel as well. If you have other little goodies, minerals, herbs, things like that, it is labeled to be like a seal tight, smell resistant, things like that. So you would possibly be able to take that through airports and things like that if need be. So I'll get that back in here, but back to the unboxing of the actual Spark steel. So let's kind of get right into it. I love my little Cricut tool. So first in opening this, it looks like it's got a little thing in here, and it's got like a wand. Well, I guess we'll see what the wand is here shortly. And then you just open it up, and I'm just going to be throwing stuff off to the side here. Let's see. Maybe. What do we got to do to get this out here? If I can pull it by the little, it has a little, this was also another selling point for me. It has a little carry loop. So, you know, if you're walking around and holding it, you can just hold it by the little loop. It is nylon, if you can see that, and it does just kind of fit through all of your fingers. So, again, it is the black version, and it's got, you know, Hydrate along the side. This is the main lid that it comes with, and it looks like the additional lid that I got was gray. I didn't realize that the one that comes with it is black, which I guess it matches, of course. Really cool. It looks like it's got like a locking feature, so you can, you know, lock it, unlock it, and then you push it open and it just comes up. At a first glance, I like the little rubberized, it has a little rubberized tab up here to make sure it does have a seal. I do like that. In closing, it locks. That's nice too. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, it looks like a pretty decent rendition of a stainless steel water bottle. Nothing too, you know, different. Pretty deep. I think this is the 21 ounce version. Yes, this version actually comes in a smaller version of 21 ounces or 17. The 17, I just thought that it would just be, you know, a water bottle, right? I think those are like 16.9 ounces. So you can get in like a normal sized water bottle. The 20 ounce, it's just more even number for me, and just for, you know, my own purposes, I just think I like the rounded numbers better. So let's see here what we've got. So here's the instructions. It just breaks out, you know, what all you get. It looks like, of course, you get the lid, which, of course, we got the lid. We've got the housing here. Let's see. C is the sensor pack, and D is the charger. So I'm assuming that D is what is labeled in here as the number 1. And it is. So here's the actual cord for that. Wow. So the cord is like really, that's kind of, it's not, I don't know. I would say it's sturdy, but to me it's not the sturdiest cord I've ever seen. Probably need to get an additional one of these. I think they had them online for either $9.99 or $8.99 or something like that. But this is the rubber band, and actually the rubber band feels a little bit more sturdy than the actual cord. So, and it looks like it's about maybe 1.5 feet or so. So we'll hold on to that. And the sensor, it looks like, is down here on the bottom. I'm not big and huge on instructions, so, and my nails are really long, so bear with me, guys. Okay, so that looks like it's the sensor puck. So it has like a little housing. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like it's maybe an inch deep in there. So also, this is really deceiving, because on the pictures online and things like this thing looks a little massive, but it's not. It's really small, actually. Maybe about, about 1.5 inches or so. So that looks pretty cool. So I guess let's figure out how do we get this thing working here. So it looks like cleaning instructions, things like that, rechargeable batteries, that all looks a little self-explanatory. We will go through downloading the app and things like that. I'm not seeing, I guess, how to charge it. Well, of course, it needs a base, right? Let's see if we can find a base to see what we need to do with that. So hang tight, guys. There we go. So that's a ton better. So it says, hello, let's get you hydrated. How do you want to sign up? I want to sign up through my email. And let's see, I have LastPass on here, so everything kind of signs up on its own. So give me 1 second. So I populated my email in there, and then you're going to hit continue. And then it wants me to put in here a password. So I've popped in there a password, and we're going to hit continue. Oh, it says invalid. Huh, let's see. Well, I must have fat fingered it. My nails are super long. So this is where, I know it does this on the Android version of this app. I'm not sure what it does on the iOS version. I'm assuming it probably will do the same thing. It wants you to give it access to your location and things like that. What that does is, I do recall that there is a feature for if you leave your water bottle somewhere, you will be able to track it and find it, just kind of like your watch or your cell phone and things like that. So I'm gonna just put on here yes while I'm using the bottle, or while I'm using the app, that's fine. So at the top it says your bottle's connection status will appear here. Let's get your bottle connected to your device. So let's see what we have to do here. Place your phone close to the bottle to pair. And it looks like I'm going to take the puck off of the charger here, and I'm going to insert that and see. Once I inserted it, it did start to glow. Now it's asking me, where did I get my bottle? I actually ordered this online. So it goes through all of the little check boxes. So it searched for my bottle, it found it, it's pairing, and it successfully paired it. So it gives you a reminder, remember to never put your sensor in the dishwasher. So let's click next. My steel version is the 21 ounce version, and here's where it says they do have the 17 also available. So I'm going to click on the 21 ounce version. Next, we're going to calibrate the bottle to see if it's reading low or inaccurately. So it says you will need to empty and refill the bottle. So I did a little bit ago. I did go and grab like a cup of water here. So let's see what we're gonna do here. So on the app it says begin. So empty your bottle and set it upright on a flat surface with the lid on. So let's screw this lid back on here. Okay, so it says with the lid on, I'm going to click next, and it says please wait 10 seconds, and then while it's waiting, it is just kind of, the glare is just ridiculous. So we're just gonna wait 10 seconds. I believe what it's doing right now is just making sure that, you know, as it is, it's empty. So this is gonna be like ground zero, like base point right here. So we'll wait a couple more seconds here. And then we're gonna click next. Now it says, fill your bottle to the bottom of the threads. Set it upright on a flat surface with the lid on. So let's see, to the bottom threads. To the bottom, I think I need to grab a little bit more water. Let's see here. So we're gonna just, let's see if I can do this without getting it all over the table. A little bit more. Okay. To the bottom threads. So I'll take this off of here, and there I've got the water in there, like just by the bottom of the line here, of the bottom of the threads right there. So then let's go ahead and put the lid back on here. So that's going to represent a full bottle here. So I put next. Now it says please wait 10 seconds. We see that it's doing some elimination back there. I'll move these out of the way. Guys, these bottles are pretty nice. I'm very shocked at the way that feels. It is a little bit heavy, but I do like it. It has quite a bit of weight to it. So it's definitely been 10 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and click the next again here. So for best results, it says after drinking, set the bottle on a flat surface for a few seconds so the sensor can measure the water level. After refilling, set the bottle on a flat surface for a few seconds so the sensor can measure your water level. And then open the app near the bottle at least once every day or two to record your water intake. So typically, it will give you notifications throughout the day. So what I like to do is just pop in there and see how am I doing. If I'm thinking about it, it will give you, again, notifications that, you know, on your phone or on your watch. It'll glow, of course. So I'm going to hit the done. So it's got my name up here, Cincinnati's Hydrate bottle, my bottle settings and things like that. So let's go into some of these settings here. So here is, let's see. So if I clicked on this first little star here, and it looks like it's giving me like all kinds of little random things back there. I think you can customize it. So the rainbow, oh, that's pretty cool. That'd be really nice just in time for Pride Month, for the month of June. It gives you preset glows. It gives you ocean blue. That's really pretty. It gives you lemon lime. It's pretty also. There's purple rain. There's lava rain. Oh, that's really nice. I really like that one. And then there's moonlight. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so also it looks like it's got a glow studio. So it looks like we can go in here and it looks like you can make your own colors. That's kind of cool. But I see already, it says like purchase customizer down here. I don't know that I'm gonna just want to be buying colors that I create. So I would definitely just stick to these 6 presets up here. I don't know that I would do that glow studio down there. I'm not sure what this camera and glow is. It says select a glow. Let's see. Interesting. I don't know what the purpose of doing that would be for, is I guess if you're recording. So that's really nice. So you, again, you can select the color. And I took it back to just the rainbow. If you click on these 3 dots up here, it gets you to be able to recalibrate. You can change your bottle name. You can remove the bottle if you would buy a new one, and things like that. Now, as we go into the settings, this is the reminders setting. So you can set the amount. The bottle will do its glow sequence this many times. So you can set, you know, do you want it to glow 7 times, 8 times, 5 times, you know, 1 time, none. If it's none, I don't even know why you would have bought the bottle, but I would probably do maybe 5 for my own purposes. The glow type, it says low. Let's see, it says try. Okay, and this one is the medium. That's nice too. In the high, that's pretty fast. So I think I'm gonna set mine to medium. That's pretty good for me. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My other phone, of course, the storage went out. So I had to get my backup Apple product to finish the video for you guys. So in here, we left off where the remind me when. You can have it always remind you, which it'll be sent out throughout the day regardless of your daily progress, I'm sorry, or only when you're behind. When it's only when you're behind, it'll just keep prompting you, just so you can actually get through all your ounces within the day, within the time frame that you want to have it done. You can also select in here when you want it to glow. You can glow when you take a drink. You can glow when you meet your goal. I'm assuming that, you know, having both of these items on is going to possibly let your battery go down in your sensor puck. You'll have to play around with that and see, you know, what works best for you. So there's that. So it does have challenges that are available through, I guess for other people. It has monthly challenges through HidrateSpark, which is very cool. I believe it also lets you do challenges between yourself and friends, I guess similar to like MyFitnessPal and things like that. So that's really nice, and that's down here on the social side. It does give you what your records will be. Like every day that you hit your ounce goal, it will actually calculate it within your history. So here's where it also gives you each day of the month at the top. It shows you that your water bottle is connected. It asks you if you drank water but not from your hydrate bottle. This is important. Say you leave your bottle in the car or you leave it at home, but you grabbed a bottle of water while you were out. You can just click this button right here with the plus sign, and it gives you 17 ounces, 12 ounces, and 8 ounces. So that's really nice.
because, you know, that way you don't lose count. So that's really, really nice. So it also gives you your goal. So in the settings here, if you go to goal, it has that the manual is 46 ounces. If you click on the recommended, it says it's 72 ounces. So I believe I clicked the manual. Typically me and my husband used to drink at least a gallon of water a day. Since I've had surgery, I'm not able to drink that much water anymore. He still does. So right now, my capacity for water and things like that is 48 to 64 ounces. So I'm really struggling to get to my water goal. So I think actually, let me do at the minimum of 48 ounces. I haven't quite gotten up to that yet. So in here, I just set it to 48. Personal parameters. You can put in here your birthday, your sex. No, I'm not pregnant. Absolutely not. No, I'm not nursing. My weight is 100, and right now it is 169 as of this morning. And of course my height is 5'4". That's kind of sucking. But it is what it is. So you can go back. You can connect to your other apps. My other apps that I use is my Garmin. So I'm going to hit yes, and it's gonna say open. So I like to, let's see here. How do I get to, I just want to calculate, I just want it to, oh, it did. It just went ahead and hit the connect to my Garmin. It automatically went there. So that way it will cross it back over. So that's pretty much it. If I go back to here, of course I've not drank anything today. If I take some water out of here, let's see what it actually does here. So I poured some of that off. Let it kind of sit, and let's see. So I poured that off, and now it says that I drank 6 ounces. So I poured out 6 ounces into this cup here, which is actually pretty accurate, which is good. That's what we want. So let's see, see if I can kind of put this here, and as it says 6, let's see if I can just keep pouring water off to give you guys and then remember, it has to sit at least 10 seconds, and within that 10 seconds or so, it's going to update. So as it's updating, I'm assuming that that's when the flash goes. This is additional information that my Garmin app is looking for, so pay no mind to that. So pretty good so far. So let's see. Remember, I used 2 bottles here, or 2 cups here to get all that out of there. So it's going to glow. Again, that's not going to pop up on you. So, perfect, because the bottle is empty. Remember, I poured all of that off. Bottle is empty, all but maybe like barely a little bit. And for calibration purposes, this is perfect because it measured right at 21 ounces. So I will go back and manually clear that so it would be 0, because I might have drank 21 ounces of water today. If not, I'll make sure I get to it, but not in this bottle, just to keep it on track. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. With the additional supplies that I got, which is really cool. If you are going to be a little slick like I did, you're going to want to take this other one, like my goal was to just have a backup, right? So if one needed to be cleaned out, I didn't have to, you know, stop what I was doing and things like that. So the only difference is that I'm going to have to do is literally, guys, remember long nails. Okay, so sensor puck. So when I'm ready to use the other one, you just pop it on and twist it. And there's my other bottle there. It should glow here in a second. We're going to hope it glows here in a second. Because really nothing has changed with that. Actually, you know what? It will. I will have to probably add that bottle because the censoring would be different. I don't want to do that today, but you would just go through the same process. But that is why it gives you multiple options to have different bottles within the app. So when you're in here and you go to connect, you can also go in here and connect a new bottle. So you can have more than one bottle on there. So what did we see? So yes, these are this is interchangeable. I can go back to my primary one. I will be using the black one more often than probably the pink one. So this is going to be the primary bottle. We'll definitely be utilizing the little keychain canister that I got. Again, I'm super excited about that. And well worth it, guys. Here's my receipt. Well, my packing slip. I think I spent, for everything, I got one complete bottle, a housing, a canister, an additional lid. I want to say it was maybe $92. I know it's really pricey for a water bottle, but again, it's stainless steel. You're not gonna, you know, you're not gonna puncture it or anything like that. So they're gonna last, and you want it to last. So right now, my review from, of course, the new 21-inch HidrateSpark Steel. I got one in pink, one in black, and these bottles will be replacing my older model with the old, I think it's the 2.0 bottle, with the stick that had the batteries. And again, I believe the charge on the bottles are about 3 days or so. It could be different. It depends on probably the frequency of the glow and things like that. If you're not getting really crazy with like notifications that you want, it may be sooner. You'll just have to play with it. But honestly, I love the bottles. They're nice. It took me a while to actually order them, but I'm really glad that I did. And so my review of the HidrateSpark is I give it a solid 5 stars. Love it. I believe it keeps things cold all day, up to 24 hours with ice. That was the other thing I did not touch on. If you do want to put ice in it, make sure that ice is in there at the beginning and make sure you have it sit for 10 seconds. It will calibrate with the ice in it and it will accommodate that. So if you've got like iced tea or want to put like ice in it first and then your tea over top, it will not mess up your actual ounces that it is recording. So that's super cool. The other bottles did not do that in the past, so that was a huge plus that they incorporated into the newer models. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me on the channel. You can subscribe to the channel. We will be doing more unboxings and things like that, so stay tuned for those. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks so much, guys.